Hey people, I know it's been a minute. I've not uploaded any video in a while. Life and adulting have been showing me pepe, like steady. But I'm back and better with this travel vlog, and I hope you enjoy it. So we were on the way to the airport here with my mom and my brothers, and I was late. I'm always late, but this time it actually wasn't my fault, trust me. So this is the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. I've been here several times, but before now, I only ever flew local. This was my first international flight, so I was really pumped. Even shock me die, I'm not even going to lie. So this is a check-in area, and I guess these people were going for the games in Qatar. I wish I had more time to make more videos of the international wing because it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was actually beautiful, but there was no time. Like, I had barely sat down here and the plane took off. So this is the care package with the toothbrush and whatnot, the COVID-19 kit with the hand sanitizing gel and face mask, the blankets, the pillow, and the surprisingly good headphones. They finally brought food here, only 9:38. They allow Onga to be wearing fine gear. Asha is like that. I would have enjoyed the pasta more, but the olives pretty much ruined the whole thing for me because I hate the smell of olives. For the entertainment aspect, you can't actually be bored on the flight because there was something for everybody. I mean, there was HBO Max, there was BBC, there was FIFA, Discovery Channel, National Geographic. There was something for everybody. But trust your girl to check out the animations. But the thing is, I had watched most of it anyway, so I eventually settled for a classic rom-com. You've Got Mail. So yeah, and then about 2 hours into the flight, I just started playing around with the flight map. It was pretty cool because I had never seen anything like this before now. So you could check the time to the destination, the distance to the destination, the time at the destination, time of arrival, blah, blah, blah. And you could just play around, see where you are, where you're going to. About 5 hours into the flight, they served us the breakfast snack, and it was pretty good, more like a pie. And then finally, we arrived at Doha. You guys, the airport is worth the hype. It is very beautiful. It's more like an actual super mall, like breathtakingly beautiful. But I didn't have the strength or the zeal to explore just yet because I had a long layover, so I feel like I'll have the time to do that later. They also had free unlimited Wi-Fi. But my tiredness did not stop me from taking snapshots, I had to, for the culture. But yeah, I was exhausted, so I went to look for a place to rest, and I found these quiet rooms, they were called. There was one for gentlemen and there was one for ladies. But the rooms were pretty dark, so I couldn't take photos. But the chairs in there looked pretty much like this. You could actually take a quick nap. Not a very comfortable nap, but at least. I rested for a bit and then I freshened up and then I started walking around and taking pictures. I took so many photos. I'm like, what do you want to use all these pictures for? But then that's just me. I just like taking photos. And it was easy to get carried away because I forgot I was in an actual airport. Like, it looked like a proper mall. And then I grabbed some food here. And then I discovered the makeup haven. If you're a makeup junkie, you shouldn't even be found here because you'd end up buying basic makeup. Everything was just entering my eye. I tried this flat escalator thing, which in my opinion was designed for really lazy people. And then I found this train, this really beautiful electric train. Trust me now, more bad. I took a ride in it, of course, and it was so beautiful. I mean, everything in this airport was beautifully designed. Kódà ẹ kàn mọ yìí mi lórí app yìí ni. Wàláhì ó sì máa ń dùn mí gan. Ẹ wo ọmọ náà, ẹ wo bọ́mọ ṣe tán. Anyways, ẹ jẹ́ á move on. It was almost time for my second flight, so I changed into this hoodie and the joggers to be more comfortable. So this was the second flight with American Airlines, and forget, the services didn't even compare at all. Qatar Airways was way, way better. So they served us some food at around 3:15 a.m. with some cheese, of course, which I would later learn Americans are obsessed with. I think this is called a toffee pudding, if I'm correct. And then crackers, salad, pasta, and bread. And of course, these disappointments, they called headphones. And their monitor was not touchscreen, so I had to use a remote. But they had a pretty good collection of movies. But what I did love was they had a jazz playlist. That was awesome. Like, overall, it wasn't a great flight. There was too much turbulence, but it wasn't bad. It was okay. And they also had their version of the 3D map, but it wasn't as sophisticated as Qatar's, because you pretty much couldn't control anything. This was programmed. You could only watch. I mean, I tried. See me trying, but yeah. And then this was about 12 hours into the flight, I think. And man, was I tired. I was very tired at this point, but the good news is we were already on American soil, or American Airways rather. At about 7:45 a.m., they served us some breakfast. Hey, they even served me breakfast in Jesus' name. I enjoyed everything except the burrito, and I especially enjoyed the gelato. It was very nice. At this point, we were right over the Atlantic Ocean, and then I looked out the window. I really shouldn't have done that because I got really scared. I'm like, hey, see water. Finally, we arrived. New York City, baby. It was very beautiful. I mean, my camera didn't even do justice to it at all. And that big green part is supposed to be the Central Park and all. It was beautiful. I didn't get to record the immigration part, but I didn't spend up to 10 minutes there. And then baggage claim, I spent about 5 minutes. I was really scared of this dog because I had so many fish and fish products in my bag. So, yeah, but I guess the dog was very tired. And then this is JFK. I didn't have much time to explore because my uncle was already waiting for me. This was my first meal on American soil, and before now, I had never tasted blueberries before, but it tasted like disappointment. Much like a ramen. I was on my way to see my sister here. And you guys, I had not seen my sister in 5 years, so this moment right here was priceless. So this is when I was moving to Pennsylvania, where I currently live, with the crazy weather. I mean, just look at, and this is me on the bus. This is me trying to flex in Philly whilst cold was scattering my head. This is just a random video. Subsequently, I'm going to make more vlogs. Thank you so much for watching this one though, guys. I really appreciate it.